Hi guys, it's Jessie here, yoga instructor and yoga therapist from Evolutions, here for our daily reading and meditation, again from Mark Nepo's Book of Awakening today. This one, entitled, Surrender Like a Duck. This is from August 8th. I'm not keeping us on his schedule, but if you own the book and you're curious, I've been getting that question. It's from August 8th. He writes, "Beneath what I try to see is all I need. Beneath what I try to see is all I need." It was years ago, but I remember it clearly. I was walking along the shore of a lake in the middle of the day, and there, in the sun, a good 10 yards out, was a duck curled into itself, asleep. With its slick, tufted head tucked into its body, it bobbed peacefully in the lapping of the water. This little scene undid me, for here was an ultimate lesson in trust. Without any intent or knowledge of itself, this little duck, asleep in the womb of the world, was a deep and wordless teacher. If only if only we could surrender this completely to the mystery of life, we would be carried and renewed. It was obvious that the duck would wake and swim its little patterns on the water, but this little creature's ability to let go so completely allowed its time on earth to be filled and saturated, even if just for a few minutes at a time, with a depth of peace that only surrender can open to us. Only rarely have I let go this completely, yet those moments of total surrender have thoroughly changed my life. When struck with cancer, I somehow fell from the ledge of my fear and entered the operating room like this little duck. It was the threshold to the other side. When lonely and afraid to reach out, I have somehow collapsed repeatedly into the ocean of another's love. And it has cleansed my weary heart. And in my search now for wisdom to live by, I stumble at times and surrender what I think I know so completely that I find myself adrift in a deeper way that is neither wise nor unwise, but simply life-affirming. So let's just close our eyes if you haven't already and let the words settle, simmer, download. Let any imagery come, go. Maybe take a few deep breaths. Moving in any way that you need to become even just a few percentage points more comfortable, or to release something you're holding. Let the body begin to trust the ground. Let the body naturally choose to root down and rise up, strong, but held by the mat the floor, the bed, the couch, whatever it is that's holding you up, which is held by the ground, the Mother Earth. Let yourself feel a trust beneath you. And then I'd like for you to choose something to put down. It could be a worry, an anxiety. It could be something today that you wish you had done just a little bit differently. It could be an ache, a bruise. And I'd like for you to use perhaps the exhales in particular to just put it down for now, even if just for seconds at a time or minutes. See if you can set it down. And just practice, maybe even with some imagination of what it would feel like in the body, in the soma, being this little duck asleep, knowing you will be just as held by this water as you are by the ground, knowing that these moments of complete surrender need not be long to be deep and to benefit you. Maybe imagine the sensation of bobbing as you drift to sleep, letting the water keep you buoyant without any work on your part, other than the work of surrender, which is one of the 10 ethical precepts of yoga, surrender. Ishvari Pranidhana, or Ishvara. You might even let the body move in some way as though water were moving you, if you'd like. Don't overthink it, overdo it, but you can let chi pulse, let life force sway or rock you, if it feels intuitive, comfortable, comforting. Otherwise, perhaps your lake is still, and you prefer that sensation, just hovering in space in a clean, clear, glass-like lake, releasing in either case, releasing our effort. Just for maybe half a minute longer together now, with a little bit more silence from me. And then let's gently, changing just little bits at a time, stay floating, but become aware of your last 3 cycles of breath, in and out. And once you've let that 3rd exhale go, what I'd like for you to do is keep the eyes closed, but tip the head down. Pull the hands together at the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Thumbs to chest, chest to thumbs. And ever so gently, like a game, can you flutter those eyelashes open? Maybe even closing them again and asking, can I do it even slower? Can I find a watery in-between or a fuzzy in-between? A squint. Eventually letting light back in. Seeing the ground first. And only very gently and only in your own time, making your way back to the room. You're welcome to stay internal for as long as you'd like, of course. May this practice be meaningful. May this practice bear fruit. And may the fruits of our practice benefit all beings, everywhere. The light in me honors the light in every single one of you.